What's up, guys? How we doing? Hey, with Vince Friese doing what he did near the end of the Melbourne Supercross, it inspired me to finish my list of the dirtiest riders of all time. And shocker, Vince is on here. You tell me where he belongs, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you who I have on this list. But first, I want to thank EBC Brakes. EBC Brakes has been awesome. They've come on board with the podcast. They kick ass. They got the best brake pads, oversized rotors. Hit them up on Instagram. Let them know you follow the show and thank them for supporting Cooksey Media. So anyway, guys, here is your list.
I'm in the empire business.
Everybody love everybody!
You all know exactly who I am.
All right, guys, number 10 on my list of dirtiest riders of all time. He's an all-time great, as well as being extremely competitive and dirty. Chad Reed. Honestly, let's be real, guys. He's only on here because of the stuff he did to James Stewart. I mean, how many times did he straight T-bone James Stewart?
Now Reed has to mount an attack! No! Oh, they're both down! They're both down! Where's Villapoto? There he goes! Ryan Villapoto is mine! Dungey gets by for second!
Quite a few. He went as far as to slow down in Las Vegas and nail him in the back and send him over the tough block, and he was trying to win the championship.
There he is inside! Oh, contact! Oh!
But for that reason alone, Chad Reed is on my list as dirtiest riders, and with Chad though, it's borderline. He never did stupid takeouts. His takeouts were for a purpose. They were for a race. But that doesn't mean they're not dirty. So, guys, check out Steel City Men's Clinic. If you want anything as far as supplements, you want to get your blood work done, you want to feel better, hit up the Steel City Men's Clinic. They've helped me rehab my legs. You guys know I had knee replacement surgery recently, and they've got me on some supplements. It's helped rebuilding all that muscle, the soft tissue, and it's been working wonders. So I'm doing great. Guys, number 9. This was a tough one for me because this is such a nice guy off the track. The smiley-faced assassin, Andrew Short. There was nobody that the other riders feared more than Andrew Short. You never, he's the nicest guy you'll meet off the track. And he's not fake. That's genuinely who he is. He's a good dude, but he puts that helmet on. Don't mess with him. He will take out his grandma. But he never, I'm trying to think of anything where he really went way over the line, and I don't think he ever did. He's kind of in that Chad Reed category, like don't mess with me because I can ride this way if I choose to. And he was amazing at taking somebody's line and blocking. So number 9, the smiley-faced assassin, Andrew Short. All right, guys, number 8 on the list of all-time dirtiest riders, Jason El Hombre Anderson. Purely out of the numbers. This guy's been involved in so many incidents throughout the years.
Dude, I was trying to get the pass on you. It took me forever. Dude, make a clean pass. How many times are you going to do that before we get you back?
He just comes straight across. Anderson thinks he's going to cut down. His instincts failed him there.
And some friends here with Jason Anderson. He is not happy. How will that play out later on tonight? And Anderson with a shot up inside the head.
I'm trying to pick a rider that he hasn't taken out, and I'm struggling to think of any. Every time he messes with Malcolm Stewart, it comes back on him tenfold because Malcolm does come back hard. He's taken out Brayton. Brayton actually came back pretty hard on him, but Anderson has dished it, taken it, but I would definitely consider him one of the most aggressive and dirtiest riders of all time, coming in at number 8. Number 7, Mike Alessi.
Now Alessi! Oh! He just center punches him!
That is a straight T-bone. That is not going to sit well, and Tickle is injured.
Let's go back and take a look at this.
So Mike had to make this list. Once he stood on Ivan Tedesco's bike at Glen Helen and tried to turn it off in the middle of the moto, I'm sorry, but at that point, you're on this list.
It's Tedesco and Mike Alessi. I even gives him a shove saying, hey, quit standing on my bike. Go pick up your own.
The championship is right here. Who can pick the bike up first? Tedesco just needs to stay within 10 points of Mike Alessi. Alessi needs to get 10 points on Alessi. Oh, that's not going to happen. Tedesco's
And
on the
look at
bottom.
Walker. Walker has done a U-turn on the track and come back to help his teammate. He's going, hey, Mike,
Why is Mike?
make progress. Get your own bike. Leave my teammate alone.
He had one of the most violent takeout moves I've ever seen on Brock Tickle for really no reason. He just went in and just nailed him.
Alessi, he just comes straight across. So right here, look, bam, just lets the clutch out. Straight T-bones. I have a...
So, Mike Alessi, you are number 7 on the list. Now we get to a little bit of an all-time great. Ross Rollerball Peterson. The nickname himself kind of says it, Rollerball. I mean, Jim Hawley has many stories about him and Ross Peterson just smashing each other. The guys in the United States, there was a survey, I believe it was around 1987, 88, where they asked all the riders, they anonymously chose the dirtiest riders. Almost every one of them said Ross Peterson. So that is why Ross Rollerball Peterson winds up number 6 on the list. Guys, that's part 1. You're going to have to stay tuned for part 2. Part 2, I go 5 through 1 on the dirtiest riders. Let me know what you thought of these 5, and let me know who you think should be the next 5. So I'll be dropping that here soon. So this is part 1. Remember, guys, go to Epic Garage Designs and check out the new bike tracks is what we're calling them, where you put your bike on it. I mean, the dirt goes right through it. They're badass. I did a video on it if you want to check it out. If you want to get in shape, hit up Coach Rob Beams at CompleteRacingSolutions.com. Coach has got all your training tricks, and I mean, he knows his stuff. I shouldn't say he's got any tricks. He literally just basically breaks it down in a scientific way and gets the most out of you and your body. So anyway, guys, look for part 2 dropping soon.